Hello, hellos. You're doing a little late. Trying to make sure that I'm having my audio on. Looks like I am. And it's going through the MacBook speakers. Okay, so I get rid of this one. If you're on, please give me a thumbs up. Let me know that you can hear me. So, having technical difficulties due to the rainstorm we're having. So, let's see what we got. Hey, Graham, how are you? Graham is in the house. It is my buddy from down under in Australia. And fellow Dashers, can you hear me? Give me a thumbs up, Graham. We good? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? You can probably hear the rain that's happening on the roof in the van, of course. It has been crazy. Hey, Lori's in the house. Hello, nice to see you, my friend. How are things going? Called earlier, but I was kind of busy. It's been a crazy week, you guys. You would not believe the week I've had. Loud and queer. Good. Yeah, it's raining here, so we're getting some kind of storm, so it's interrupting with my Wi-Fi and all this. I'm personal hotspotting this and that, technical difficulties, that's the way it goes. So, as weird as that may be, Graham, how are you? Yep. Still traveling with the missus. That's always a good thing. You guys are crazy fun. I know. We got to have fun. I mean, come on. Life's too short not to have just a week. Oh, boy, have I got news for you guys this week. Whoa. So Monday was a normal, typical day. And then on Tuesday, my world got turned all the way upside down. So many things have been happening. You guys wouldn't even. All week this week, I have literally been running around with my head cut off. And the reason being, I got a call early Tuesday morning saying that my building for Dasherville was going to be installed on Thursday. So that was in 2 days. And I'm like, oh, what? Oh my God. I'm like, okay, I got to buy the windows. I got to buy the doors. I got to buy, and then not only that, later that afternoon on Tuesday, my realtor called me and said, okay, when are we scheduling for pictures for selling your home? So how about next week, Wednesday? Let's do it for 10 a.m. Wednesday. Okay. So she schedules the photographer for 10 a.m. Wednesday, which means the house will then go on the market next week, Friday, or this coming Friday. So I have literally been all at once. It has been crazy. Brides in Liverpool, England. Her mom's crook. Oh, her mom must not. Her mom must be in the hospital. Well, we'll pray for her. Make sure you know that your bride's mom gets better, heals fast. I'm sorry to hear that. So as I was saying, lo and behold, the builders were going to come in 2 days. I hadn't bought the windows yet. I hadn't bought the doors yet. I hadn't done a lot of things yet. and also that the pictures for selling my home was going to be taken the following Wednesday, this coming Wednesday at 10 a.m. So it should be posted between Friday and Saturday of this coming Friday and Saturday, not the one that just passed. So I'm like, oh my God. I am literally like going crazy. So Thursday comes along, and I hate it when people think because you're a woman, you don't know anything. I have a video that I'm going to do that is basically, not to get scammed by contractors, because, knowing what the job entailed, and they wanted to charge me $1,800 to install 5 windows and 2 pre-hung doors on a metal building, which takes maybe about 10 minutes to do for each window and about 15 minutes for each door. And it's very simple. I could do it, but I can't do it alone. You need 2 people to do it. And they wanted to charge me $1,800. I told them they can kiss my what. And I'm not that stupid. So I'll get a contractor to do it. You can leave it. Well, then they didn't know how to back in their trailer. Now, when my building comes, it comes all in one little skinny trailer. And the installers that were supposed to come on Thursday broke down. Okay, hey, things happen. So the company called me and said, they broke down. We have another installation team going to pick up the thing, drop it off, and they're going to start building it on Friday. No problem. So Thursday they come to drop it off, and they do not know how to back in a trailer. They proceeded to ruin my driveway. Like, I'll have to have somebody come in, regrade it, and repound it down because they had 7-inch ruts because they didn't know. And then when they parked the trailer, they parked it diagonally on my driveway. So when they go to get their stuff off the back end of the truck, they're going to be in mud. Now understand, this second set of installers were in their early 20s. So they don't have as much experience. So I'm like, they're like, well, you're going to have to pay $1,800. I'm like, I'm not going to have to pay $1,800 to install the windows and doors. I told you no. I said, I can get a contractor to come in here and do it for $500, and that's fine. But you're going to pay to have my driveway fixed, because I have before and after pictures of the damage you've done. Not only did they do my driveway, but on the other side of my drainage ditch, they ended up flattening it into the drainage ditch. So now I've got to reshore that back up as well. So I'm like, no, you'll be paying me. So when they realized what they did with the trailer, and understand, these guys came not to work. They were in clean clothes, designer sneakers, everything else. They were not there to work. So they started to unpack their stuff. Well, they repacked the stuff, hitched up the trailer, and said, we can't work like this. And they left. I'm like, oh, you can't work like this because you couldn't scam a woman. Yeah. I'm sorry, not sorry, but I know what the work entails. I'm willing to pay a certain amount. That was outrageous. You are out of your mind if you think I'm going to pay that. You're crazy. So I knew what the work entailed, everything else, and I caught them, basically. So I sent the pictures to the company, and and I know they're going to take the trailer back to the yard with the company, drop it off, and then go on their merry way home, and they just don't get paid for all the hours that they did. Oh, well, you didn't do the job. Meanwhile, I made an arrangement with the company and get it in writing. Okay. that they will install my windows and my doors for free, no cost to me, and I will take on the out-of-pocket exchange of fixing the driveway that their installation team ruined. So, yeah, can you believe that? I was just like so appalled. Well, you guys, you know me. I got pictures and videos of everything. But let's check the comments and see what's going on out here. I see some people. Put your eyes on Lisa. You only need them to see. Prayer for for Graham's wife's mom. That sucks. I know, right? You're never late, Rose. Everybody's saying hi. Oh, there goes Rose. So yeah, needless to say, I went the day before and I camped. I camped on my pad, guys. Oh my God, you've got to see this. This is so cool. I got to camp on my actual pad. Look at that. That is the house where I took the picture, which is down here is my patio. This is going to be the garage, and this is the 20 by 20 little pad that I have in front of my garage. So I got to stay on my pad the night. It was so cool to actually like be level and not have to worry. My little stool out there, having a good old time. It was so cool. So that was basically how I got there the night before. Now, when these people come to install the building, they come at like 6:30 in the morning, right at the crack of dawn. And they work all day for 8 hours, 9 hours. And then they go home and then they finish up again, 6:30 in the morning or so. And when the sun's right up, and then they do the finishing trim and that's done. The building's up in like 2 days. Now, when they brought the trailer, I was like, oh my God, there's hardly anything on this trailer. But that's my whole building. Yep, that was my whole building. I'm like, okay, now I know why I got to spray foam insulate and all this other stuff because, yeah, that's kind of thin. So, lo and behold, let me see if I can get the other pictures to work. Let's see if it wants to work today. I don't know if it wants to work today. All right, let's see. I'm going to go up here. So let me do this. You guys are going to be so shocked at what these guys did. I could not believe what these guys did. So this was the damage that they did to my actual driveway. Now you all knew that it looked pretty much just like this up here. And look what they did. Because they backed their trailer, their back end was like way over here. Their front end was way over here. I'm like, what the heck are you doing? I'm like, I could not believe what they were doing. I mean, seriously, it's not rocket science. So let me see if I can actually do this way. It might actually be better. Maybe not. But you can tell, this was a 4-inch rut. This was one of the smallest ones that they had. Where's the 7-inch one? There was one that was all the way up to here. As you can see right here. See this little piece right here? It was 7 inches rut. Their stanchion to level was below my driveway. That is how bad these guys did not know how to actually park their truck. So I have to have this regraded. It's nothing that you can just kick it over and be done. This has to be regraded. It has to be packed down. It has to be, pounded down again with the roller. Everything to again because these are little ruts. Now on the other side, they also made ruts and I just could not believe these guys. They really did this to my property. Isn't that something? I just couldn't believe it. And then they were like, we're not paying for that. Yeah, you did it. So when the company called me, they're like, we're really sorry this happened to you. I said, look, I'm not a Karen. I understand life happens. These guys are inexperienced. They're in their early 20s, so on and so forth. But just make it right. Just make it right. And, I'm going to have to hire a contractor to come out to regrade it and pound it down, to make it nice again, just like the top where it was. So it's going to be out of my pocket to get that done. So they came back and said, okay, we'll install your windows and doors at no cost to you in exchange for you taking care of the damage. I said, that's fine. Not a problem. So thank goodness for that. That all came down and I'm like, oh my God. Says, yep, I can believe that people these days are out for a quick buck without work. I know. They did not come to work. They're in their early 20s and they look like they were going to the club. They had designer sneakers on in a muddy workplace. Are you out of your mind? Come on. No coveralls, no nothing. They were going to get their clothes dirty with my property. And I'm like, who are these guys? Like, seriously? I could not believe it. And then they say to me, we're not comfortable working here, so we're leaving. Yeah, because I called you on a scam and I don't want you to work on my building anyways. If you did, you'd cut corners anyways just to spite me. So no, take it back to the yard and they'll give me another installation team. I don't want you. Go. Leave. You're not welcome on my property. So I was so happy when they left. It's like, woo! Just bought another house, an old rundown that needs a magic wand over it. My young bloke Robin, and 6 kids, is a carpenter and it's on the job. I'll split the profits with him. Well, you're gonna flip a house. That's good. It's one thing when you flip a house and your contractor or carpenter or everything like that. These are the building that I contracted out was from a broker. So they have several different metal building distributors and manufacturers, and they go through one broker. So I got the cheapest, not the cheapest, but what I needed at the lowest cost. They matched me up with a manufacturer. Great, no problem. Because, metal buildings are all the same. So making it a barnuminium is all going to be the same. So, the fact that I was just like, are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now? So the owner of the company finally did call back and he says, look, the original installation team that was going to work for you is getting their truck fixed and they will have it fixed and will be able to work on next Thursday. I said, that's perfect. I said, I am busy up until next Wednesday. So I'm in no rush. I would rather have people that want to do the job and that know their job than that installation team of young 20-year-olds that have no clue how to run a business. So was quite happy. I'm fine with that, no problem. So everything got squared away and I got it in writing. That is a big thing. Get it in writing, because if they come back, the installation team were independent contractors to the manufacturing company. So when they come back to me and say, well, you know, it costs XYZ, and I said, well, no, the company is taking care of it, and here's my addendum to my contract. So definitely, when you're dealing with contractors, get everything in writing. Contracts, any revisions, any changes, anything that has been promised from one to another. Yes, because I put in there, due to damages, you know, buyer will take care of damages, and manufacturer will take care of installation of 5 doors and 2 window, or 5 windows and 2 doors. And had him sign it. I signed it back and sent it back to him. So everything has been on the up and up. There's no ifs, ands, or buts of what's going on. Oh my God. What a nightmare. Hey, yo, Van Gal. How are ya? Yes. And so Wednesday afternoon, I will, or Wednesday morning at 10 a.m., I will get pictures of my home taken to be put on the market. So it will be on the market as of Friday. I do have somebody who is interested in Rickshaw, my other one, who is coming next Saturday or Sunday to see Rickshaw and may purchase her. And then I get my building on Thursday built. But honestly, I don't think they're going to do it on Thursday. We are slated to have at least, I think, 5 days of rain. Now, my property, granted, the foundation is fine and solid. Okay, it's not moving or anything else, but the ground doesn't have any grass, anything else. It is mud, and especially if it rains. Well, we're going to have rain for the next 5 days, so I don't think they're going to be ready to install the building on Thursday, but, I'm going to see. I don't care as long as it's done right. If it takes 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever. I'm not in a rush because I still have my home. It's still going to take at least anywhere between 3 weeks and a month to close on this house if somebody buys it right away. So I still have a place to live while the other one is being built. So I'm not in dire straits, as they say. But it is crazy. I got to tell you that. Lori's saying hello. I walked on that driveway. I know it was not. I know, right? It was. And the fact that it was 4 to 7 inches of rut, because the weight of the trailer and they were sliding it because they didn't know how to drive, back into a driveway. It was unbelievable. And it was dry. We had not gotten rain. What you see over there was dry. It had a little bit of a drizzle, but pretty much that area was completely dry. And I could not believe how much damage they had done. They really don't care. And it's sad because the fact that they wanted to charge $1,800 and to put in a window in a metal building is basically you cut it out, you put the window up, you take a long leveler and you push it to the top of the J track, you screw it in, you go in the inside and screw it into the actual bottom of the window, and that's it. There's nothing else. It's not like it's rocket science. Now it's up to me to seal all the way around, to caulk all the way around so no water gets in. I'm going to have 2 inches of spray foam insulation. So, I have to do all of that, but to install it, that's it. And the doors are already pre-hung. It just has to be level. So it sits on a metal bar, and the frame is a metal frame. and they take brackets and they literally bracket into the pre-hung door. So they wanted to charge me $1,800 to do that. I said that they are out of their mind, that they can kiss my you know what. And I'm like, no, absolutely not. You are out of your mind if you think I'm going to pay that. I know what's involved. Well, we have to. No, you don't. 2 people can do it and it's done in less than 10 minutes. And I'm like, don't try to snow me. I know what's going on. So they packed up their toys and left. We can't work like this. Why? Because I called you on, a lie and I'm not paying your outrageous prices? That's too bad. Hi. It is. All right. 150. Rob reckons it'll can turn into something special. The house only costs, and Rob reckons we can turn it into something special for 120. So here's hoping. Turning into something special for 120. So you're selling it for, I hope you're selling it for more than that, because you're going to take a loss of 30,000. I had to put on the TV so I can see what they did. I know it. Crazy. You want to see it again? I'll show you this is their trailer. Enter full screen. This is their trailer. Now down here, this is it's a 5th wheel. You can see the 5th wheel, and it's level. It's way up here. And here is where there's actually a 2-inch metal poles down there. And they have their footing on top of it, and it's still below my driveway. Like, you are out of your mind. Insane. I could not believe these guys. But they're 20-year-olds. What do you expect? I mean, it is going to be what it is. Inexperience, they've got to get experience. I understand that. But don't try to snow me and try to let me think that, just because they saw a woman's name on the contract, that they were going to be like, we're going to push and plow right through her. Yeah, no. No. I'm military. There's pretty much, you can't really snow me over that bad. I know what things cost. I know what labor costs. Even at $100 an hour, it's going to take you less than 1 hour to put the 5 windows and 2 doors in. And, well, maybe an hour and a half. And you want to pay me, you want me to pay you $1,800. Yeah. Nobody in their right mind is going to do that. I didn't do anything in my channel. Well, you're part of the family. Yes, I agree. Prayers. Quick healing. You bloody beautiful. Can't beat that. I'm late. Hey, Judith. SoCal. Well, at least you're getting 80 and sunny. Good for you. We're finally getting your SoCal rain. I think we have rain for the next 5 days or something like that. I mean, granted, it's like, a little bit of rain here and drizzle, a little bit of rain there, drizzle here in Houston. But there's a huge storm cell, I guess, going through. That's insane. But it's in Dallas and north of Dallas and through the plains. And I'm like, going out to the East Coast, I'm like, I'm good where I'm at. Thanks. That's good that you guys are finally drying out. In writing is a really big thing. Yes. Get everything in writing. Absolutely. Everybody's saying hello to Judith. Zora. Yeah. Oh, man, gal. Zora. You handle it very well. Well, I mean, here's the thing. Life happens. I get it. And I think that mentality is what us as van lifers, you can't take things too seriously. I mean, you got to roll with the punches. That's the way van life is. I mean, you set your heart on one thing and it'll change in a heartbeat, honey. And if you're not willing to just roll with the flow sometimes, it, it could really, you could get frustrated, especially in van life. So, hey, I get it. Life happens. I'm not a stickler into saying it's got to be done right now. Rah, 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 rah. You screwed up. You made this up. You messed this up. And I just said to the guy, I said to the president of the company, look, hey, I get it. Life happens and everything else. Just make it right. And he did. He says, well, what would you like? And I said, look, if you work out with the installers. Sorry. If you work out with the installers of installing my windows and doors, I will take care of the damages that were done, and I'll take that out of my own pocket. And he agreed to it, got it in writing, and everything is said and done. I'm happy. He's happy. We've resolved the situation. We're done. And so, there's always a solution. Yes, it's going to come out of my pocket, but I was going to pay out of my pocket for somebody to install my windows and doors anyway. But I was going to hire, my contractor. There's a few other things that have happened. So, hey, might as well put it all into one big job instead of one little one. So, that's great. And I get my windows and doors installed. Yeah. Yay. But I still can't believe they wanted to charge that. It's like, you guys are out of your mind. Hey, Tim. Yeah, Tim. So, yeah, what's happening? Okay. What's happening? Did everybody give him a lowdown by now, I'm sure? My contractor basically tried to scam me out of $1,800 to put windows and doors in my metal building, which I was like, no, keep trying again. And then they chose to ruin my driveway. That's what it looks like. They ended up putting 4 to 7 inch ruts into my driveway, which I have to have regraded and repounded again. So that is basically what happened there. Can you believe it? And then on the other side of my drainages, they flattened the other side of the driveway and pushed that into my drainage ditch. So now I've got to re-dig that out, reshore it up, and repound it back. So I have 2 areas where they really did a number on it. That's for dang sure. That's pretty much what's been happening. Of course, I, worked it out with the company and they're all good. Going to 024. Everybody's saying hi to Tim. See, I am so behind, boy. Had to tell you all about what was going on, right? Tim's here. Can't remember what you said, but you were thinking about going. Yes, it depends on time. If, now as it stands, pictures are being taken on Wednesday, and my house will go on the market on Friday or Saturday. Yay. And, Dasherville's building is going to be put up on Thursday of next week. And it'll take 2 days, Thursday and Friday. So by Friday night, I'll have the building up. I have waiting for garage doors to come in. I have to find a garage door installer, contractor. And then other than that, everything else is on me. Oh, sorry, spray foam installation. And then everything else is on me. The shell is done. The concrete foundation is done, plumbing is done, everything. I'm like, thank God. So I can start moving all of my things from the house here into the building, and once the garage door is up, and yay. And hopefully by then the house will be sold. So yeah, it's going to be a next interesting month. But I'm hoping to get up to 024. Currently, I don't have any plans to put septic in Dasherville right now. I'm basically going to, it's a garage. So I'll be rolling up, opening up my door, and I'll be living outside of my van in my garage. But I'll be treating it pretty much like a New York loft. So I will have a little table with my, butane stove out and everything else. I will have my bucket in the bathroom area. I'll have my couch out and everything else, but no walls. So I will have electric, and I'm learning how to do the boxes and things like that. So I will be wiring it and doing all of that. And once everything is said and done, I'll drywall it. And then I will, when it comes time to put in the walls for the bedroom and the 2 bedrooms, the closet and the bathroom and kitchen, then that'll be later on down the road. Because, it just took too much money to build all this stuff. I'm not going to lie. So, but I can live in it like a New York loft, change out, I can still pack for the trip versus carry everything all at once. So it's kind of like going to be a storage / garage / a place to sleep. So that pretty much is where it's at. So no, not at the moment. Maybe down the road I will, but most of my stuff is gray water, so I will still probably be using a compost toilet, whether it be Nature's Head or some version of that. So I won't need a black tank. So a 55-gallon drum with some, drilled down with all holes around it and rocks and everything, that could work as well. Because I only use biodegradable stuff anyways. Leave no trace, y'all. Go for thumbs up. I could go for seeing it again. If they had a driver's license. I know, right? Well, they were from Oklahoma too. That was even weird. Thanks. Thanks, Rose. Shady contractors. And that's exactly it. Shady contractors. I knew what the work entailed. Do your research. If you're ever going to hire a contractor, do your research on what the work entails. That way, when they told me $1,800, I laughed in their faces right off the bat. I was like, no. You're going to tell me to do this, and this is $1,800 when I know I can get a handyman to help me just hold the window, and I'll do it my dang self. I'm like, no. Not paying you $1,800, you are out your mind. But they saw a woman on contract. They thought, we can go buy ourselves another designer sneakers. Not on my bill, honey. No, not on my bill. That ain't happening. Mess with the wrong Asian. Ran for several days. Getting web feet, I know, right? Floating away like a duck. National park here in our country. Really? In our county. I gotta see it to believe it. Nice. Thank you. So are you going on? Or Johnny's meetup in September. Oh, it's in September. 150 plus 120 plus 10K. Oh, okay, there you go. All right, there you go. Nice, and you only get it for nice, good profit. Flip it. Go for it, Graham. Hey, Larissa, that's why I couldn't call you back, baby girl. She's on. Yep. Hey, Pam is here. Ooh. I'm a little behind on the chat. Wow, that's usually not the case. I got a lot to say this time. I'm telling you, this week has been crazy. Crazy. So not only that, I got the house like completely done. I mean, now it's just cleaning and, mopping and, taking all the bulbs out, making sure they're all the same, making sure they're all clean, making sure this is that. So getting it picture ready. So literally have been, I treated it like moving out. Like literally if they came and said, we need you to move out in 2 weeks, we want to close in 2 weeks, I'll be like, no problem. I can easily put everything in storage because everything is in the shed that I'm keeping or emotional later. Everything in the garage, I can just take right on down to the shelter and Goodwill and there you go. I can be out of here in 2 weeks after that no time flat because everything's already cleared out. So when they start showing the house, even if they go in the cupboards, there's nothing in them. I mean, there's a toaster oven and, one pot, things that I'm still using because I am still living in the house. So I have, a couple of forks, couple of spoons, chopsticks. I don't have a lot. Most of the stuff is gone. Plates, dishes, everything gone. Whoop, whoop. Everybody saying hi. Gotta love it. Boo. I know, right? Well, it's not. See, here's the thing. Yelp, like I said, the way that I contracted my building, I went through a metal building broker. They have different manufacturers of metal buildings that they apply for the job. And then the best one who meets my standard or meets my needs and so on and so forth, they get contracted to me. We go under contract and then they contract out the installer. So I don't personally contract them out. The manufacturer who has the building contracts out the installers. So this wasn't my choice. So I informed the manager that he should probably take that team off of their list because they are not at the level that they should be. So yeah. Going to I might be going up to Canada. June or August. Or July, depending. It's ridiculous. I know. I'm due for as a meetup near Crater Lake, Ohio. It's a lot of fun. And YouTubers. Yeah, I'm looking at O24 and M24. But it all depends because I do have the sugar beet harvest that I need to be up towards the late September. But not to Johnny's. Too humid in September. Be in Arizona near Q. Too many people in Q in October, though. I don't do heat and snakes. No, thank you. I'm with you guys. Oh, God, yes. That's too much work. Trust me, ma'am. I cannot wait because here's the thing. When the house gets sold and I have all of my things at my home base, I'm serious. I'm getting in my van. I am full time. I am out on the road. That's it. I am done. I have to go up to Rhode Island to see my children in June, mid-June-ish, and the end of July. So, or towards the end of July. So I will be up in the East Coast area. I might pop into Canada at that point. I've never been up there. Figured why not? What the heck? I do have to make my way down to or up to North Dakota come the end of September because the October 1st through, well, they contract us out for the whole month of October, but it's usually about October 17th, 18th is usually when the beet harvest is done. So I have I'm contracted for the beet harvest. I will come home probably for the holidays, and then I will go to Q for January, February, and maybe into March, who knows? And then I will go wherever I can because I can. Once I'm in the van, I'm good. Just getting the house sold and home base built. I'll be golden. I'll be golden because I won't have the extra weight of all the bills that this house entails. So I'm excited to get on the road. I'm not even joking on that one. Yeah, Alaska. Alaska's beautiful. I've been there, but not as a van lifer, so I'm kind of looking forward to that too. I'm staying in California until late June, then back to Illinois for Mo East some Mo East Coast travel. Well, I'll be up there in June. I'll be up in the East Coast in June. I missed you guys when you had health problems. When I have health problems with my heart. Great live and great to be able to talk with you guys. Yes, Lori, I will call you back. I just, at the time that you had called us earlier today, I was a bit busy. But I'm good. I will give you a call later. Absolutely. I will be in Canada late June and July. We should meet up. Really? Well, I'll be on the East Coast, though. I'll be in Montreal and Toronto, I think. I don't know Montreal. I'm not sure yet. Well, I'll be on the East Coast. I think it's Montreal, and Toronto's a little further mid. Because I do have to stay on the East Coast. I have a month in between. I have to be there for Larissa. When do I have to be there? 14th? I think it's the 14th. The weekend of the 14th, I have to be there. So I'm going to take probably a week to get up there. I see some friends in Maryland or Virginia. And then I'll probably make my way up to Canada, come back down for July, and then work my way maybe to the Midwest. I don't know yet. I might go back to Texas and wait for the end of September to go. Well, I wanted to go to M24, so it depends on when everything is going on, because I do have to be in North Dakota towards the last week or so of September before beet harvest October 1st. So that is my plan. Hoping to get to Rhode Island late July, beginning of August, then maybe now M24 and down to Q by late September, early October. It's still hot down there during September and October. I don't think it starts cooling off till the end of October, beginning of November. I don't know. I haven't been down to Q in September and October. Dasherville is my satellite home base. Just don't forget your brother from another mother. I'm in Texas, y'all. Dasherville is my satellite home base. Hey, brother from another mother, you give me a call. Give me a call. Tim goes to Canada, and then Tim go across Canada and drop down to M24. I need to go. I need to go. Oh, thanks, Nora. I didn't see you. Hey, hi, Nora. Sorry. Have a great week, Nora. No M24. Same weekend as Johnny's meetup. Oh, where's Johnny's meetup? Later. We will need to meet up to go towards Canada. Yeah, I'm going to go. It is the 14th. Okay, I was right. According to Captain Jack, they're still having M24. They couldn't move it. Take care. Stay safe. Nora. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, it all depends on where things are, because the only thing I have scheduled is doing the beet harvest in October. So I've got to be in northern North Dakota the last week of September till whenever the beet harvest is done. And we are contracted to the end of October, or, asked to be available until October 31st. So the 1st through the 31st. But usually for the past, 5 years or so, it's about 16 to 17 days in a row. 12-hour shifts, which is, fine. You can do anything for a short amount of time. So that's what I plan on doing. What is it? Johnny's meetup is in Missouri. Misery. Oh, really? Misery. I will be closer to the west side of Canada. Bummer. Aww. Maybe in the near and Q, Arizona, when we can meet up then. I'll be there in late October, November this winter. So see you then. Yes, I will be there probably after the holidays. After December, I will probably be there for January and February for 2 months or so. I plan on being at Q. So maybe 3, depends what I'm doing. What I'm doing or anything. That's the best part. Van life, guys. Whatever happens, happens. That's the best thing about van life. I love being by myself, but I love doing things with people. So I love, the community that's there and so on and so forth. So literally, that's the best part about van life. You never know what's going on. You can make approximations, but hey, I roll with the flow. That's the way it goes. Misery, St. Louis, in Fredericksburg. Oh. Center of the universe. Linda, not currently in Texas. Whoop whoop. Sorry, get a hold of me when you're in Q. I'll be there. Woohoo! Can you do a video on the Nomad internet service? My service is charging $267 a month. What the hell? Oh, hell no. Yeah, I'll give you a call. Absolutely. Mine's 120, but I take it everywhere and it works the same. So that's what's a good thing. Whether it's, in Q, or whether it's home, or whether it's at Dasherville, or whether it's where it's the same internet, same everything. It uses a different band cell service, but it's a different band. So you don't get interrupted service with other cell phones. So when you hotspot and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I'm liking Nomad. If I can't get a signal with Nomad, I always have Starlink. So I have to have internet. So that's the way it goes, guys. Not currently in Texas. Whoop whoop. I hope you are up for all that hard work. I pray it does not change your mind about camping. I pray that it does not change your mind about camping. Here's the thing. Dasherville is my home base, but I am designing it to work with my van, because although my things are going to be there, I live in my van. I can open up the side, pop the pop top open, and then, if I want to cook outside, cook in that kitchen area, fine, I can walk over to the kitchen, cook whatever, and then just go back. I can sleep in my van. I can sleep in my bed. I can use a New York loft, put shoji screens or something. It's just one big, huge studio apartment. When I do videos and things, I would be doing them here in my van because it's soundproof. Because out in a better building, that's all you're going to hear is ding, 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 ding. Granted, I'll have 2 inches of spray foam insulation, so it will be quieter, but it's still large open space. So when recording things, I need to be right here, guys. This is what you go. I'm going to change this, make this all colorful. There's a lot of things that I want to do and make this, more of my studio. Because it's fun, guys. I'm not I am not leaving camping. Heck no. That's just for internet, nothing else. Oh, Jesus. Hey, Lindy, how are you? How are you? Love you, Lindy, love you. Everybody saying hi. Oh my God, it's crazy. Starlink's 150 a month. Look into that. Yeah. But the thing about Starlink is the equipment costs $700. You have to pay the $700 up front for the equipment, and then it's $150 a month. Now you pause the service, which is great, but Nomad is just a little box, and literally you can do the same. You can pause the service up to 6 months per calendar year. So, and that costs $120 a month. So, and I've been getting pretty good service on Nomad. But then again, I haven't been out in the sticks. When I'm out in the sticks, I do have the satellite. Again, it takes up space though. It really, really does. I have a box that I put all of my Starlink in, and it's still a bulky box. They have the flat panels, but they don't work as well as, from what I'm doing the research on, they don't work as well as the ones that are on the stand. And I have the original stand one. So the other flat ones that they came out with isn't working as good as those original ones. So I'm kind of glad I kept all the equipment. So that is kind of my take on it. Yay. Everybody's saying hi. Loves, hugs, and prayers. Love you, Rose. Thank you so much. Thank you for your help. I'm just circled by the... I am just circled by... Okay. Later, Gator. Have a great week. Circled by drama. Oh, no. That's... yeah, trust me. Prayers for you, Lindy. I know how that goes. Trust me. Just me and my van. I'm telling you. I'm looking forward to that. Where it's just going to be me and my van. And I'm out from under the house. I'm out from rickshaw. Dasherville's built and settled. And I can just hit the road and just go. So excited. It's now all coming together. Unfortunately for me, though, it's coming together all at once. So it's literally, I'm losing my hair, literally, from the stress. I literally have a patch of the back of my head that is bare, bald. Oh my God. Which normally stuff doesn't get me crazy, but because everything is happening at the same time, it's like, whoa. So yeah. That's okay. I'm still here. I'm still smiling, y'all. Hey, Cindy, how are you? Just me and my van. I got Starlink equipment for $5.50 through Home Depot. Oh, really? Oh, and got $50 off. Good. On the drum at the park. Oh. Open-toed shoes. Oh, crap. You come out the good ones, man. Open-toed. Your house sold. No, not yet. It's pictures are Wednesday and it'll go on the market on Friday. And it's going on the market. It's going on the market for sure. I know, right? You funny. Well, guys, that pretty much is the week. So, again, wonderful people ruining my wonderful driveway. I have to fix this. So, what they're going to do in turn is they're going to install my windows and doors. That's what happened pretty much. You know, what are you going to do? Hey, got to roll with the punches. That's the way it is. If you are, I think everyone here knows everybody else, but please put a C, let everyone know that watches the replay or this stream that you are a content creator. So they go ahead and click your picture and view your channel and subscribe to your channel. So please put a C down for all my content creators. If you're my moderator, go ahead and put your link down as well. So it has been a crazy week. Again, it's going to be another crazy week because I'm running around cleaning, getting everything picture ready for the house, crossing my fingers that I get it done by Wednesday. And then Thursday is supposed to be my building, and that gets done by Friday. And then I think Saturday I'm going to pass out. I'm kidding. I'm going to have a drink. Oh yeah, I'll probably sleep for a whole day after that, after the building gets built, because I'll be like, that's it, I'm done. So next week I will give you more pictures of the installation, of what's going on, who came, who did this, maybe not, because like I said, it's raining for 5 days, so they may reschedule it for the following week. I don't know. Because I don't think that they can really work in that kind of mud for 5 days. Who knows? Maybe they just stay on the concrete. I don't know. I doubt it. I think they got to have some kind of working room for the outside. So pretty much that is it, ladies and gentlemen, for this week. Thanks for hanging out and chilling out with me, y'all. Is there anything good? If you have people you can get alone, house is on the right price. You can get alone. Yeah, I mean, keeping up with Colorado as a content creator. Have a good week. Everybody's saying hello and goodbye, everyone. But I have no channel. Oh, but we love you. We love you, Judith. Sound of gospel, Lori. What do you call a camper that drives through frozen rain? Van Halen. Jeez. Another good one, yeah. Good night, everyone. Please be safe out there this week. As always, hey, stop dreaming it and start living it, y'all. Love everyone. See you next week. Thank you. Bye.